have got a special message from the mother of all. Hiroki Tomoko is sending us a message. Let us take a look at what the Dragon Ball Fighters dev team and Hiroki Tomoko have to say.
Alright, thank you. Let's see. What you got for me?
Dragon Ball Fighters をプレイしていただいているファンの皆様。
How you doing, miss?
エンターテインメントのプロデューサーひろきです。本日は以前より
let me turn on the speech to chat because I didn't even know you were here, AT, and that's a problem.
本年はワールドツアーは
Alright, it's unmuted. You are now live to spam it up.
喜んでいただけるようなものを考えています。
Oh, I missed it. She talked about tournaments though.
ロールバックについてのお問い合わせ、私の元に届いております。
Yes!
こちらに関しては、対応するのが、難しいのが現状となっております。ただですね、そんな中でも我々で、今できることはないかなというふうに考えた結果、今回の、イベントに関しましては、招待制、かつ、地域に閉じた、開催とさせていただくことで、少しでもラグの影響を受けない形で、
So no rollback, but they're gonna do what they can by like sectioning up the tournaments. Okay, I'm with that.
私から、皆様にお伝えしたいことが、ございます。
Okay.
まず1点目ですが、
バト
ルのバランス調整についてです。サードシーズンにドラゴンボールファイターズが突入しまして、
3 assists.
その際にですね、Z アシストを選択できるような仕様になりました。これによって、戦略に幅が広がりまして、今まで Z アシストの都合で、編成しにくかったキャラクターも、編成しやすい形と。
I mean, it was successful. Just some of they just
使用頻度の少ないキャラクターだったり、Z アシストの技が見受けられるなと思っておりまして、これに次のタイミングで調整を入れていきたいと思っております。
Okay.
続いて2点目に皆様にお伝えさせていただきたいのは、
They're addressing rage quitting.
試合中の切断対策についてです。
What are you gonna do?
途中で切断されてしまった試合のデータを、今データの方を集積開始しておりまして、
Oh, it's a ridiculous amount.
意図的に切断したと思われるプレイヤーの判別をすることが可能となります。オンライン対戦の環境の整備を行っていくべく、適切な対処を行っていきたいと考えております。
They're gonna slap y'all with the hammer.
ましたが、本日の配信の中でドラゴンボールファイターズの
Yes, I'm here for the whole thing.
発表させていただきたいと思っております。皆様、楽しみにお待ちいただければと思います。それではドラゴンボールファイターズ引き続き何卒よろしくお願いいたします。
You know we here. Actually, I should.
Alright guys, that is a hell of a lot to talk about. That is a lot to talk about there. Of course, I appreciate having some direct news from the dev team. Immediately, being a bit more transparent. This is something that we really, strive to do and to get a bit more discussion. And of course, talent, we've got to mention it right now. This is the first one. This topic everyone is about, and me and you as well. We play this game online pretty much every day. We've been to the 5-frame delay. We've been to all of it. We are out there, right? Hiroki Tomoko coming to us to say that the team is working, is trying to get that rollback. Of course, it is not something that is anywhere near being announced or anything, but the good news is that it is something that have reached their ears, and of course all of the feedback from the community and from ourselves, from everyone, is reaching the team's ears.
Exactly. No, do you know what? So I got to respect them for even coming out and saying it and being as transparent as possible. Rollback is a thing that everybody's talking about right now, how they want to implement it in the game. The dev team didn't have to address it. They did address it, and
yes, they did.
It looks like they're working towards some improvements for the online experience, which you have to commend them for. So I'm looking forward to seeing what comes up in the future.
Rollback is very hard to implement.
Absolutely, I think at least it leaves us hopeful for the future, of course, and it's good to know that that they've seen it, that they're currently working on it, that they acknowledge that this is something that all of us would love, and we'll be of course looking forward to this. Moving to the second topic that she approached, she talked a bit about the online tournament. We'll just talk about this after because we're gonna introduce it in full for you guys. But the big one, and I've got to say, I was really surprised to hear this. A balance patch?
Balance patch on the way.
Yeah, balance patch.
Mid-season. Yeah. I mean, we had to wait a long time for season 2. We had to live through the GT Goku hell.
I don't think it was that bad. It was bad, but it wasn't that bad.
But it looks like this time they are looking to patch the game, mid-season, which is cool. I like that.
I honestly
I'm
don't
seeing
think
a
the
lot
game
of
is
guys in
that
the chat,
bad.
you know, saying, you know, buff this guy, nerf UI Goku, nerf all of these guys and stuff. You know, there are a lot to do, of course, on this. We'll be looking forward to this. This is something that's being worked on. I'm actually curious because she approached the topic
Yo,
of
be
assists,
careful
which
with
is,
how you
know,
touch
one of the
Broly,
topics that
please.
people talk about because.
I am so serious. Bandai, if you're watching this, Kami was so right, man. Be careful on how you touch Broly. That guy, that's a whole video.
Of course, I'm reading all of you guys in the chat. We all got a lot of wishes
You guys want
about
to see
the
the
game.
chat?
And that's kind of good news
Plus
because that
16,
means
y'all
we can
tripping.
still, you know, look for stuff. 2M, Goku. Okay, so yeah. That's about.
I think it's okay to give Goku his 2M back.
You know what? I like a bounce pack to switch things up. You know, who knows what's going to happen? You know, like she said, a lot of characters are getting used just for their assist, or their assists are not getting selected. So, you know, I loved when they brought in 3 different assists. I feel like that really switched the game up.
Yes,
I
it
feel
did.
like that potential is there again.
Yes, it did.
With a bounce patch update. So let's go.
I think
Can
we
I
need
ask you,
to
like,
buff.
just personal one?
Just
Is there any like specific buff or nerf you would like to see? Like,
assists.
if you had to list one,
the assists.
is there
Make
anything
assists better.
specific you are like,
Specific?
my character needs this or blah or whatever? You know.
I think the block stun assists need to all be at 20,
Yeah,
at
I'm quite happy with
46.
them. But like, I think UI, some of those wake up options are a bit suspect, man. Like, I want to see some of those. that auto combo, man. That auto combo needs to go. I'm sorry.
Well, listen, of course.
Nah,
we'll be
they're not
looking,
touching Gohan. They're not
forward
touching
to this.
UI.
And also the last point that was approached was, thank God,
Yeah.
these purple icons.
Purple icon.
Oh,
Shout out to
Listen,
the
you know
person
who
who
you
sits
are.
first. You know who you are. Shout out to the person
know
who
who you
sits
are,
first right now. The person who sits first of the leaderboard right now with like 10 billion points. Shout out to you. Shout out. It's done. It's done. Enjoy your clout for now.
Listen, these man better be careful now. Like, you can't be pulling the plug no more. You're gonna get in trouble.
Yep.
You know, I love how they said we've been collecting data from matches, so the whole time these guys are getting spied on. You know, like the little robots, like the Dr. Giro robots. They were spying on you, bro. So enjoy your points while you still can.
It is. It's actually pretty cool. She said that they've been monitoring like all the data to see how many people rage quit, and then realize that damn, people are like really intent about keeping those points, are they? Well, no. Well, listen, I'll be looking forward to this so we can, you know, get the points we deserve. Because you know it's always one of the ones. But of course, yeah, big shout outs to of course Hiroki Tomoko for this one. We hope to have like more updates, you know, soon from the team as well.
Right.
You know, it's good to hear that they've been working on this. We know, of course, that with COVID, all of the work have been slowing down because everyone
Right.
moved to working from home. But you know that the team is hard at work. Terrence, the last point that she you know talked about, and that we are going to focus for the next like 40 minutes or so now, is going to be the esports side, the online. First things first, as you know, I don't think there's any news. The World Tour is cancelled. No World Tour.
Yeah.
No offline events. We're staying safe. We're staying at home. We're playing the games. So we had to work on an online event, a series of online events that would work, you know, with you guys in terms of content, making sure that the players are happy with it, making sure that we can offer a good environment and a good kind of events. And we've got a special guest today to join us.
Ooh.
It is the heads of the team who will work on that event, who will come up, you know, with us,
Okay.
you know, into like all the rules and making all of the content and streaming all of this. The team is Uncover, it's an esports agency from France. You guys
Okay.
are probably familiar with UFA, Ultimate Fighting Arena. Probably,
UFA
yeah.
was amazing last year. Like,
Yeah,
one
and
of the most
even
hyped
more-
events of the year.
Yeah, and even more, of course, the Dragonball Fighters World Tour Finals, which was, of course, organized by this guy and his team. We are welcoming man like Abu on the show. Can we get Abu? Hey!
What's going on, man?
How are you doing, man?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm great, you know, great to,
It's a little low.
see you in there. So, a very quick introduction, of course, for Abu, for the people who might not know about you. Of course, us go way back because we've been running tournaments for like oh my god, like years now. Like, probably like for me, it's probably...
10 years, yeah.
It has been a lot. So very quickly, Abu, can you give us a quick introduction about yourself, what you do, and you know, like what you've been working on for us?
Hello everyone, I'm Abu. I'm TO since 2008. I'm the founder of Can Interclash and
Okay.
UFA. It's the biggest tournament in Europe, in the FGC. And I'm part of Uncover, the team behind the Dragon Ball Fighter eSport project, and I will be very happy to be here with you and to show you what we work.
Yeah.
Well, of course, you guys have got a lot to work on. We've been chatting a lot, you know, about this, about what's to come, about what we work, of course. So this, guys, is what we're going to introduce you today. Of course, as you know, there is no offline events, and for the sake of online, of quality, I mean, Tarrant, myself, you guys know us, we stream, we play the game every day. We've been through connections, we've been through like the best, the worst. You know, we know that if you want matches to be decent, you need to be strongly controlling of the environment, and this is a point that Abu, you guys have been working on, right?
Yeah, our first step is in this collaboration is to create more story behind the World Tour, and to then help and give more spotlight to the player, to the caster, and the tier we are going to work with. Unfortunately, we are the pandemic has arrived and the World Tour has been cancelled. You know, but our second step is reach our goal and to make the best experience for the player online. It's why we show you in the few minutes the new esports project.
Okay.
Of course. So another thing about the esports projects, I mean, as we said, this is not going to be the Dragon Ball Fighters World Tour. This is another way, another experience for you guys to enjoy,
online
to
World
enjoy
Tour.
some good
That's
Dragon
all
Ball
it is.
Fighters, and also to give the spotlight to the players
OWT.
who are hard working. So you know what? Instead of talking, how about we just show a very small teaser of what we're gonna show Abu? Are we going for a teaser?
Yeah, I have it.
Let's go. Guys. Small is best.
This fall. $3 months? 8 players per country? US East, yes. Yes. They split it. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, they split it. October? Okay. 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 I'm with that. Oh, that means we gotta get a DLC character soon.
That's
Alright, that looks pretty cool, man.
I hope you like it.
Yeah, I'm with that all the way.
Sure.
That's the OWT.
And there is a lot to unfold, of course, from this. So, you know, we, of course, are going to run through absolutely all of the details that you've seen from this short teaser. By the way, Trunks team is the banger. You know, like, no question about this. Always.
It's definitely one of the best, man. Definitely one of the best.
It is, but Abu, before we even like you know, go for this, can you just tell us like how you guys like worked about and
Split.
ended up
I thought they were gonna do three-way, but I thought three-way would be a little bit much.
Yeah,
But they have US East, US West. That's
fine. About the online tournament, open, but in the end, we want the best for the player, and for the best.
Who's
you need to
top 8
control
in the
everything,
US
the
West right
connection,
now?
to have an issue.
That would be like
and,
Supernoon,
online.
Apology,
So why we make
subs up
this
there for
event.
sure. I think Mangaka can make it. I think Yensha can make it. But then that's like Clintiff and like Jonathan. That's everybody like Cloud. That's all them. Then it starts trickling down from there.
Is why we took this decision.
Yeah.
But then that's also like I don't know all the monsters out here.
Yeah,
There's
I
like
definitely
people who
think
just
that,
don't
like,
play.
It's a good idea to do that because if you do like an open tournament, there's so many factors that can play in. You know, like you could have someone that can't connect to another person, or someone has a bad connection with this person, but not with this person, etc.
Oh, there better not be
There's a lot
anybody
of problems.
complaining that this
So,
thing
I
got
feel
split
doing
like
it
this.
country by country in terms of
Like, what else were they gonna do?
connection is definitely the best move.
Of course, it definitely is. That's the one. But you know what, guys? Okay, let us show just like the logo and like the first name of this. This there's some proof through sides with you guys. So this is gonna be called the Dragon Ball Fighters National Championship.
Yeah.
It is starting
I still call
in
it the
October
OWT.
2020. There is of course a lot.
It better be at the
to
end of October.
unfold
Please don't
on
be in the
this
beginning.
because
I
this
need time.
championship, Abu, is. I mean, as it says, it's a championship. It's not a
Yeah.
one-day tournament.
Yeah,
right?
it's not a tournament, it's not a cup, it's a league. The national league is why I think we have the good show with the best player for each country. I think you can have the good show for this one.
Well, let's just take a look at like how it's gonna work,
League.
because of course there is a lot to show you guys on the next slide. Of course, just going towards the format of this Dragon Ball.
Yeah, so
Fighters
is it just like a
National
bunch of tournaments?
Championship is gonna be an
Round
online championship,
robins?
you know, in 5 different regions. I mean, 4 different countries, and it's pretty simple. Each region will have 8 invited players, as we mentioned before. This is to control the connections, is to make sure that we can offer a good environment to the players, because the first people who are interested when they're out there is the players. We want them to have fun. We want them to like make sure that they can play.
So round robin
And
fight
it's
everybody.
gonna be
Top
a
4
round
qualifies for
robin.
playoffs.
that moves then to playoffs.
Yeah, that's cool.
And one
And
champion.
the playoffs is top
Abu,
18
7
around the
days of
world. I like
championship?
that.
Yeah, 7
Yo,
days.
that's a lot, man.
I like that.
Every week we have.
So you gotta grind it.
We have the player play.
I'm with that.
against each other, during 7
Let's
weeks.
get it. It better be.
Every
Oh,
week
please
we
be
have
PC
some,
only. Cut off
matches,
PS4. Don't do
with
it
the best
to us.
player,
I am so sorry
in the world.
for everybody on
Yeah,
PS4,
that's like
man.
that's
Do
kind of
not have
ridiculous
PS4 for this.
to know that,
please.
guys, from October,
Just
every
keep it on
single
PC,
week
please.
you will have tournaments featuring some of the very best from these select 5 regions, you know, facing each other. And of course, if we take a look a bit more
I'm gonna be
at
so
the
upset
format,
if it's
because
on
there is something
PS4.
else that I like about
Oh,
this
no, don't do
format
it.
and this. It's gonna be the sets, because as we said, we're talking about online, we're talking about an environment to try and keep control of. And
But
we know
I
that
feel like they're
short
gonna
sets
do
online
PS4 because more
could be a
players on
problem,
there.
because if an external factor happens in the middle of a short set, it can be a huge impact. So Abu, we're moving to a first to 5.
Yeah, I
First to
Yeah, I think
5?
First to 5 is the best format for the
First
the
to
winner game, because
5?
in the first to 3 you can lose.
Oh my
but in the first to five,
God.
you have an excuse to lose. So
Oh, you
I think it's the
playing
best format.
first
It's,
to
it
5?
just means more games. So at the end of the
Yeah.
day,
Oh my
you can't-
goodness! Game 11? Hello?
It is, and it means, guys,
No,
that
game
of course
9?
you will see some of the very
We're
best
gonna be
players
having
in the
some
world
game
facing each other
9s?
in
Oh, yeah.
first to fives every week. That's gonna be a huge
Oh.
truckload of content
Yeah.
for you guys.
First to
And
5 every
these
week?
playoffs are also especially hype. Let's move forward to explain how the playoffs are gonna work. Of course, it's an 8 players round robin, so everyone will play, everyone. And we will have a final ranking on this on the next slide, of course, where the top 4 will move forward to the playoffs, Abu.
Yeah, the top 4. I think if you go to the first in the first place, you go to the playoff, and when
Best believe.
the 8 player.
I'm gonna have to work hard, but I can do it. It's gonna be. It's not gonna be
For
easy,
each
but I can
country,
do
you
it.
have 8 player.
I can do it. I gotta lock my team down now.
I think the top
Like-
4 go to the playoff.
Yeah, so that's.
Oh,
that's
Kefla has
actually
problems,
cool,
but we're gonna
because,
lock her.
You're gonna have like a.
We're gonna
a
lock her.
long
We're not gonna mess around with
championship
Gotenks until
with,
after
like
this.
A final duel that's gonna be like, okay.
Because
who are the
October,
4
that's not a
that
lot of
move
time, man.
forwards?
If
But-
you just said it took
And-
2
and at the end
years,
of the day, there is a
I'm
guy
not about to
who's gonna be
master
fifth and
Gotenks in a
right?
month.
Yeah.
Oh man, you're always gonna. There has to be a 5th. No, I think it's really, really gonna make it exciting to play for those top 4 positions, especially the higher slots, which I think we're gonna look at in a moment. The next slide explains it quite well. Yeah, exactly. So right
that's
here
the
you
question.
can see. Yeah. So the fourth, the first match of the playoffs would be 4th in the ranking versus the 3rd in the ranking. The semi-finals would be the winner of that match playing against the 2nd in the ranking, and then the grand finals to decide the champion, the national champion of that specific region, will be 1st in the ranking against the winner of match 2. So hey, guess what? If you're first
Winner of
place
match-
on the leaderboards, you only have to play one game.
Only in one
So-
game.
You only have
It's
to
why
play one game.
every match is very important.
It's
Every
one
match.
game?
Yes.
It's
really
first to
really makes
one?
sense to play for, and you definitely want to be
Oh!
at the top end of the league.
First
actually,
to
like this,
one?
because, like,
For the
first question when
semifinals?
there was when there was this.
Are you
playoffs
serious?
Was like, okay, what's the goal of being first? Well, that's the one. If you're first, you literally only have to win one first to 5 in the finals to be the champion. Of course, remember, guys, that it's 8 players per region. So there will be one championship in France, one championship in each of the regions on this. So, of course, that is a lot. But let's just take a look at all of the regions again, so we can just like run through it, because we've seen them. So 4 countries, 5 championship. We've got France, we've got US East, US West, Japan, and Spain. The first question I have for you, Abu, is how did you end up boiling it down to these 5 regions?
You look
These
the-
are only
the
5
previous
regions
Dragon Ball
playing.
Fighters World Tour, and you see
But
the
that means
best
Canada's gonna have
country
to be a part of
for
us.
The last 2 years, and is why you choose the France, US East, US West, Japan, and Spain. Just with the results.
So of course,
Okay.
you guys are familiar, with a lot of players from France. Obviously, you know the names from France. There are a lot of players around. US East, US West, know it as well. Japan as well. But I would like to take just a little bit of time for Spain, because of course you guys know about Shanks and Padre. I mean, we love Shanks.
I don't know any
been
Spanish
watching him
players.
for quite a while as well. And having Spain there, I think, means a lot, because for those of you who are not aware of Spain and like Barcelona fighters, they're actually like the biggest Dragon Ball fighters outlet right now. They have
Are
a
you
ridiculous number of
serious?
view. They run online tournaments with about like 200 people. Tyrants. This is
Bro,
mad.
I tell you what,
Crazy.
the Spanish community is definitely one of the hypest stories in Dragon Ball Fighters. Actually, for me, it's a community that finally got that big break when Shanks made top 8 at Evo, and they blew up. Like it's so exciting to see those guys going in and just, you know, how they grew from such a small community to the absolute juggernaut that it is right now. It's definitely going to be one of the best ones to watch for sure. You don't want to miss.
Yeah, Hispanic community is huge on Dragon Ball.
It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, you know, these guys.
But I didn't know they were like under. But like, yeah, now that you mention it, I don't know any Spanish players outside of Shanks.
Sonic Boom if the world was normal.
Oh, don't remind me. Don't remind me.
That would have been sick, but of course I know that the Spanish boys must be super happy about this, because we will have one league that's exclusive to Spain. Is gonna be the 8 best players in Spain facing each other for the win. That's gonna be, of course, the 8 players in France facing each other, then 8 players US East, 8 players US West, and 8 players Japan. And Abu, like 8 players in Japan, I feel like it's too hard. Like,
Very hard.
Yo,
It's very hard.
I gotta become top 8 of the US West.
Only 8 players from Japan, but
in 2 months.
That's it. We don't have the choice.
Listen,
best believe I'm gonna be number 8.
And of course, I see a lot of people in the
and
chat
I'm gonna have to
asking about
fight
other
to get
countries.
number
We'll
4.
talk about
Then I'm
it a
gonna
bit more
fight
after,
for the
but we also got
championship.
plenty of content
I'm with it all the
planned
way
for the
though.
people from the countries that are not included in these leagues. There are still gonna be events that will be able to feature you guys, because one of our goals for this roadmap and for this new content is to put the spotlight on all of the hardworking communities out there. And I know for a fact, right? I mean, there's a lot to name, right? But like Australia has,
I'm not even top 8 ones in that fights yet, man.
South America, Latin America, Argentina, Chile, they have so many people. Mexico is a striving scene. Canada has a lot of players. UK, you know, Germany, South Africa. There are so many places. Middle East as well, Terrence. Middle East is a ridiculous region, right?
There's so many strong regions out there that maybe don't get the representation that they perhaps should, due to a lot of factors. But you know, one of our main goals on here is to definitely try and spotlight you guys as much as possible.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Keep a lookout. And
I gotta grind Wednesday night
think
fights, man.
With this event,
I can't be
because,
losing no more.
We know
I gotta
people,
grow.
some country like Spain, we don't know. We know Shanks, but we don't know the other player play in Spain. I think with this event, we can show the new player, the people don't have the chance to travel a lot of. So I think that's why a lot of this new format. And we take a risk with Bandai for this event, and I'm really happy to show you this.
Yeah,
I'm
actually looking forward. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Personally speaking, for me, right, and that's my position as someone who just wants to see as many people as possible play Dragon Ball Fighters and watch some cool stuff. I'm happy we will get a chance to feature like as many of you guys as possible, because we know that a lot of you guys out there are playing the game. We love that game, right? We play that game on a daily basis. We get bodied online and we still come back because I don't care. I'm gonna punch this guy up eventually. So all of you guys around, I've seen tournaments from the Middle East. I've seen tournaments in Scandinavia. Helsinki has a local. Like South America has a striving scene. So many names that I could throw, out there. So you guys know that we will be, of course, scouting, around and trying to feature as much as you guys, because the goal is that all of you guys, will be able to have your time to shine here on twitch.tv/Dragon Ball Fighters. A lot there in 2020. Something else we can talk about as well is, Abu, of course, the players will be revealed in the next Dragon Ball Fighter show, which will be in September, right?
Yeah, we reveal all players in September for each country: France, USA West, Japan, and Spain. You don't know if the player didn't contact yet. Don't forget this.
Yeah, definitely. So of course, this Dragon Ball Fighter show in September will be.
What? Is he revealed? Do they know they're showing this?
To reveal all of the players. All of the players.
Is he just confirmed right now? Is that what they're telling me? September?
Reveal, pretty much like the 40 players total, around 5 regions, 8 players per region.
No. It's revealed in.
A hell of a lot to work on.
It's revealed in September.
So definitely, you guys take a look and let us know if there are players that you think should be out there. If you think that there are some players who should be out there, let us know on Twitter who you think should be there for every single region, because I think one of the hard questions, Tarrant, is some of these regions have more than 8 players, right?
Exactly. It's going to be really difficult to kind of for the team to decide on who should be taking part in this in the championship. So I mean, work hard, I guess.
I gotta start. I gotta start beating
try and
people.
get your name out there.
I gotta start beating big names.
Yeah, man, try and do those work in those online tournaments that we have for now, and I'm looking forward to seeing who makes the cut.
Crap,
yeah,
man.
I've got to say
Okay.
to all of you guys, of course, that
Oh, I thought I had
the
more
way
time than
that
this.
The way that it's gonna work for the players, of course, it's gonna be the people who, of course, ranked high on the Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour, but also the people who have been putting in work lately online and who have been placing high on all of the online tournaments. So starting in October 2020, we will get a lot to see on this, and we've been monitoring, of course, all of the tournaments online from this, because there have been so much. If I talk about, US West, we've got all of the Wednesday night fights, and we take a look at who's consistently on top, who's always in there, who's putting in some effort to get some of the very best players. East Coast, of course, we've got the HOC. The boys are out there. It's one of the most viewed stream at the moment of Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Mad hype.
it is mad hype. So we'll of course be taking a look at all these results.
Man,
and trying
name
to,
drop Wednesday night
boil it
fights. It's
down
gonna be huge next week, man.
8 to 8 pairs for this. France, same thing. There are a lot of tournaments going in France. There is Galaxian Explosion on Razor Stream. Tarrant and I run tournaments. You've run the Double KO. I run Wanted. We've got a lot of players to showcase in this region.
Yeah, Roshi just straight got revealed.
HOC boys, on the chat, because I knew these guys. I knew these guys will be out there. Of course, we've got Missy coming after. One of the boys from the HOC will be in there, so we'll definitely get that. Spain as well. Spain has a lot of events. Done
Hook
by
is in there
Barcelona
for
Esports,
sure.
sharing on the boys. So we're gonna look at the
I'm
rankings.
not worried about Hook. I'm worried about me.
And
I
last but
gotta
not least,
be in
Japan,
this.
who has been working
Okay.
really hard on content lately. We've seen a lot of Goichi, Fenrich, Tachikawa, Burning Core and Cyclops Osaka, Taran. They've offered us so much.
They really have. I mean, right now, with how COVID has just shaken the world so much and really switched things up, for fighting games especially, it's been really hard. But there's been a lot more content that's come from it. As you said, we've both been doing our thing. Everywhere around the world has really been just trying to represent their scene as much as possible, and you love to see it, man. You love to see it.
Yeah, the Dragon Ball FighterZ players are lucky because the TO make a lot of tournaments during the pandemic, and so thank you to all tournament TO for this.
Now, of course,
Exactly,
do remember that we've got still the players to announce in the next show. We've got the character trailer coming in exactly 29 minutes, guys. It is a tightly timed one.
Yeah.
So we've got 29 minutes to talk a bit more about stuff from you guys. So I would like to know, from you guys on the chat as well, if you got any question. If you got any question regarding the national championship itself and the way it's gonna work, please let me know on the chat, because we're currently monitoring it, and we can just ask Abu, of course, because he's the head guy, and we can just move forward on this. If you've got any question about all of the tournaments that are coming, please do let us know. Of course, if we can just run through the structure again, of course, it is gonna be 7 days per region. And it's so it's 7 weeks per region, Abu, right?
Yeah, it's 7 weeks. So since Friday to Sunday, every day we have some matches for Japan, from France, for US East, US West,
Nice.
and Spain.
Yeah.
During 3 months, every week. After this, in December we have the playoff. During all December we have the playoff.
Yeah,
I think that's so cool because it means that you have a specific time slot to tune in and catch the action. It's going to be like a TV show like that. Slot, you don't want to miss it. It's going to be full of hype matches and just stats, gameplay. So
Yeah, of course. So I've got a question that I think I want to talk about it as well. I forgot, which is the question is there gonna be an open tournament to get someone qualified to this? And unfortunately, guys, I hate to say this, but it's a no, and it's a no for very simple reasons. You know what happens with online open tournaments? I've run tournaments. There's always one guy. It's not his fault.
Yeah, he
right?
can mess up everything. So we can take the risk to. We want the best show. When you say the UEFA and the other tournament, we make it. We make the best for the player. It's the best experience for the viewer, the spectator. Is why we took the decision to go to this way. We can make the open tournament, but I think with the invitational, I think it's really better for the show.
Yeah,
I respect it.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say I respect it. You didn't just just to try and keep as many people happy as possible. Oh, here you go, here's the open tournament, and then that introduces a whole bunch of other problems, etc., etc. So I really, really am happy that you took that into consideration, the player experience.
Yeah.
Not just keeping everybody involved, but getting those specific regions that are the strongest perhaps. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
No,
Of course.
it's a test for us. So if the people like it, we can have the other country in the future. So I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a good thing. There's another question, and I'm just gonna shoot this question immediately. Are Wi-Fi players banned? Hell yeah! All of the people who answer. Guys. Let's be real for a second. All of the people who will be invited, I swear, if I have any suspicion of Wi-Fi, I'm sending you the BAM cops at home.
Bro,
they will knock at your door, and they will look at your cable, and they'll kick you out of the league. No Wi-Fi
bro.
on my watch.
If I see that the fluctuating delay, I'm gonna go to Amazon myself. I'm gonna order you a LAN cable to your house. Ethernet cable, special delivery to your house. I don't want any excuses.
That's the one, of course. Guys,
so Wi-Fi players are banned. Yes.
Is literally you guys know that we're trying to enjoy the game. Is to give the conditions that will work the most on this. I see
Wi-Fi
a couple
players are
of
banned.
questions here and there. A couple of other questions on this. One of the questions was, will we feature Southeast Asia? So the answer is already said, not in the league. But on future Dragon Ball FighterZ shows, we will try to get something going from Southeast Asia. Because Abu, one of the plans is to pretty much feature all of the regions, right?
Yeah. In the
viewership dropped after they banned online players.
Show every country, best country for Dragon Ball FighterZ. So we don't have the UK, but we have some show like today with the best UK player. So don't worry for the other country. We have something for you.
Yeah, of course, we're in there because as I said, as we said, we know a lot of the guys, right? From all around the world. There's Dream Builder in Argentina, Official FGC in Australia, running plenty of tournaments. We've got the boys in the Middle East, Hayat / Fruit, who are working hard. We've got the Southeast Asia boys. A lot of people are putting a lot of this. What about Brazil? Well, same thing, XQZR. It's we will try to showcase as many of you guys because our goal here, our goal is just gonna be to spread the love, share the love with all of you guys, and to watch some more sick. Because a quick story about this, right, guys? Recently, I was trying to feature some different regions that I did not know, and I saw players I had never heard of in Australia, in Argentina. These guys are sick. I wanna give them the spotlights.
Yeah, of course.
We want to see what everybody around the world has in this game. Not everyone had the opportunity to travel during the world tour the last couple of seasons. So right now I feel like it's a good opportunity to maybe try and showcase some of these players. It will be online, so it's not going to be the same kind of environment, but still, I want to see what you guys have out there.
Absolutely, that's the one. Of course, all of you guys are in there. Where the Moroccan boys at? Well, they might come at some point. We don't have a specific showcase, but as you know, for the time we will have, on the twitch.tv/DragonBallFighters channel is this one. Of course, remember that a bit later today we've got a couple of exhibitions, and this is one of the content that we will show you guys. Some just some sets between two players who are rising stars, some specific side leagues as well to get this. So we are going to work a lot, and I've personally been doing recon lately, Tarrant, on players from scenes that are maybe lesser known, and it's always a surprise because you're this guy plays characters I don't really see on a regular basis, and that's what we want to get, right?
Yeah, I find that to be the case actually. When it comes
Why
to
don't they use Parsec?
Scenes that maybe you're not too familiar with, you're not quite sure what to expect from their top players. So sometimes they do bring out those really underused characters or ones that you're not so familiar with, which is honestly always a pleasure to watch because it's hype, man. Seeing these underused characters is always interesting.
I think it is. Yeah. It's definitely one of the things that we want to see. I do remember running a set in Australia with you, Tarrant, and there was this Gogeta player. It was ridiculous.
He was
It was ridiculous. His name is Ahan. Absolutely ridiculous player. On this, so it's definitely one of those. Make sure if you guys have more questions about the esports side of things, that's gonna be that's what we'll answer for the next 5 minutes before going for a quick break and then going for the trailer, of course, because I know that you guys are waiting for these trailers and want to see. I actually haven't, Tarrant and I have not seen the trailer yet, so
I haven't seen it. I don't know what to expect.
Haven't seen it. Haven't seen it at all. But Abu, if I have another question for you as well, you've been working on tournament organization for a long time,
Yeah. Very long time.
and your challenge right now is online, right? Which
Yeah,
is a
it's
huge,
online. Yeah.
which is a huge challenge. But
Yeah.
in terms of like, you know, the conditions that we end up with in terms of leagues and stuff, this must have been a long work. And like, you know, how many people in the team are working on this? You know, like, can you introduce us to some of the people who work on this as well?
We have maybe 7, 8 behind this project to find a solution for this. You know, some people like Asenka, the guy behind the Red Bull committee with Red Bull. We have the consulting, the production behind the UFA, and another some people we don't know. we don't know, but we have a lot of people behind.
Yeah, it's definitely, you know, like a huge team that is at work for you guys. And of course, guys, we like how I got another question with this, which is how do you make sure the players have a good connection from upsides? And that's the reason why we go for 8, right? The idea is that once we contact the 8 players, we'll
check
have to like, run tests.
Yeah.
We'll check every one of the matchups to make sure that they work, and the players, it's basically, the players will have to say yes, right?
Yeah.
So like, if the players tell you, yo, this connection is unplayable, I can't.
Yeah,
like,
you can participate.
Yeah.
So
Our role is not to force people to go through a terrible experience for us. Our role is to watch some sick Dragon Ball together, and players being able to showcase some sick, Dragon Ball.
Nobody's gonna say no, man.
So we will, of course, be doing our very best to control this, which is why
like the players who do say no, like
per country,
come on now,
8
dude.
players,
Look at what this is for.
Country on
Grow
this. That's
up,
gonna
be bigger than
lot.
yourself.
As I said, Wi-Fi is haram. Wi-Fi is bad.
Yeah,
Bro.
no Wi-Fi.
no
Get
Wi-Fi.
here with that.
it's not
No,
possible.
Wi-Fi. I'm looking at you. Wi-Fi is bad. You know? Not at all. We are of course going to try to do our very best to make this work together, because all we want is some good Dragon Ball. You guys are in there, you know, with us to watch some Dragon Ball and to enjoy. Like there is a lot just to run through a bit of the structure again for you guys. It is 8 players per country. If you can see that slide again, I think it was slide number 4. So we can just take a look. It's 7 days. 7 days of tournament per region, which means for 7 weeks you will have every week 5 different events. One event which is France, one which is Spain, one which is US East, one which is US West, and one which is Japan. Every single week we get all 5 of these events, and that is gonna last from October all the way to December.
So
that is a lot of content, right, Abu?
Yeah, 3 months. It's crazy. I think it's the first time in FGC we have every week 5 shows during 3 months. I think it's the first time. So
that's pretty cool, man. Regular tournament. Sorry, not tournament. A regular championship action. So you know, I love it. I'm looking forward to seeing the high level gameplay, man.
Yeah, I'll definitely be looking forward to this. Of course, remember that on the next Dragon Ball FighterZ show, which is in September, we will announce all of the players so you can see the exact format, the players and everything. There will have been Ethernet validated by then.
I want to see the speed test screenshots myself. Okay? I want to see that.
If you are Wi-Fi player, it's not possible for you.
My guy, we are absolutely out there. We are definitely looking forward to this. And of course, remember guys that all of the countries that are not featured on the league, they will be featured on Dragon Ball FighterZ show. We will have a lot more to show you guys on this. And Terrence, you've been like running also like tournaments and stuff, and there is like a drive for competition still like around, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like
just...
Dragon Ball FighterZ is one of the most active scenes actually, and it's definitely got the players that are hungry to compete. Like for sure. I feel like it's definitely one of the most active fighting games right now. So it's always nice to see the players at the top of their level going at it. You know.
Yeah, that's definitely one of those that I want to showcase. Of course, there is a hell of a lot of content. Abu, you guys are going to be the main guys working on it. I have a question for you, Abu. Are we going to be in studio at some point? Like, can we see each other?
Yeah. I'm in Goku Studio, so...
Yeah, because eventually me and Tarrant will be able to meet in person in the studio for commentary, you know, like real man commentary at the moment. Until further ado, I'll be in my room, Tarrant will be in his room, we'll be out there.
I'll be here.
We'll be out there, you know, like enjoying this a lot because we've had a lot to prepare and we had a lot to work on. But guys, I think what we're gonna do now, we're gonna take a quick break. I believe it's a 10 minutes break, and then back after the break.
Trailer time, baby.
Of course.
Trailer time, baby.
The trailer.
Let's get it.
The trailer. We've been feeling with you guys and chatting with you guys for a while now, but of course, it's about time that we move forward because as we said at the beginning, the trailer is planned to be exactly at 8 p.m. It is 7:44. So we have an exact one on this. So we're gonna get a 10 minutes break before that. Abu, thank you so much.
So we'll take a quick break too, and we'll come back.
To be with you, and Encover is happy to show you this project. So thank you guys.
Yeah, that's gonna be a very fun project. Much love to Abu. We'll see him, of course, because he's always working behind the scene. But Tarrant, chat, let us get a 10 minutes break and then back with a trailer and with some big exhibitions coming after with Nokami, Mizi, Jila, Kaiden, Obi Assassin, Rudy. We've got a lot of Dragon Ball to come. Let's take a break. And
they said we got exhibitions?
The trailer. Let's go.
Oh, for sure. All right, I've stalled enough. Let's talk. Let's talk about thoughts. Yo, chill. This is what we've been waiting for. This is why we got the PC. This is why we've been grinding for the last 3 months. This is why we put in all this time. So we could show up and let the world know we exist. Let the world know we're here. And I am ecstatic. This, they still don't know who we are. And that is both terrifying and exciting. Because now it's time to show them. And it's all going to be about making our statement and screaming until they listen that we deserve to be there. But to do that, you need to top. You need to show that you are important, that you are worth their time. Man, we are going to get this done. We are going to get this done. And I am so excited to have you guys here with me. You guys are literally the groundwork. Man, I'm hyped. Oh man, I'm hyped. I'm ready for this announcement. They low key like I don't think that was too good. They like for real like leaked Roshi. Like I think they should have like been a little bit more aware of that. Maybe they leaked them on purpose. That's what I feel like. There's no way you accidentally leak someone like that, you know? So like you definitely like that's no accident. Like it can't be. It can't be. So let's get to it. Let's get ready. Oh, this is hype, man. This is hype. I'm ready. I'm ready. Got 4 minutes. Yes.
Hey guys.
Hey! Welcome back. We are back with more Dragon Ball Fighters to come. Terrence, did you get a drink? Are you hydrated? You all good?
I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I'm ready for
Trailer
this.
time, baby.
Yeah.
Yes.
we are
Yes.
of course out there today
Yes.
to Dragon Ball Fighters show. I hope you guys have appreciated the content plan that is coming your way, because that's a lot to take
That
in
regular stuff,
right
man.
now. Yeah, I think I'm actually happy for this, because I mean, those of you who follow us know that we've been working on doing our own Dragon Ball Fighters content for a while, and having an opportunity to put this into the official channel with all of you guys, and to give like all of the people there. I was checking the clips and stuff. The Spanish boys are going mad. So much love to all of España. You know, I love you guys.
Viva.
But of course, we have got a lot to talk about. We have got a lot of sets coming up, and we are like 3 minutes until the trailer. I think we got 3 minutes until the trailer.
3 minutes? T-minus 3 minutes? Oh, man.
Come on, man.
T minus
Play
3
the
minutes.
trailer.
So, what we're gonna do is following. I'm just gonna run you through, right? Parent and I have not watched the trailer before.
Suck it.
So
Suck it.
what we're gonna do is, we're gonna watch it with you guys, of
I don't have a
course.
clue.
Yes.
You know, and then we will just like break down the trailer together.
Yes.
We'll actually get some of the players we'll play later to come with us and to chat about the new character and everything.
Okay.
So it's one of the things that we're looking forward
I don't know
to,
if we'll watch it all the way
it's
through
been a
all
while.
that. Like once it starts
You know,
hitting the exhibitions
since
and
we've been
everything, it's
waiting
just the Dragon
for
Ball
a
show.
character.
You
We all
know,
hope
but
it's not another UI Goku that
that's-
will punch us up, right?
I haven't got a clue. I mean, I know just as much as you guys. You can put it like that. Let's say that much. I haven't got a clue. I don't... So,
My man is slick. My man is slick. But of course, we're like, what, about 2 minutes until the trailer.
This
Do
is
not
what's
forget,
up.
guys, that of course there are 2 more characters in the season pass, of course. So we've got a lot to work with. And what I'm looking forward as well is that we will get an opportunity to break the character down soon enough on the Dragon Ball Fighters show. So that's gonna be a lot to work on with my boy Terrence, but of course with a lot of people, because I think like one of the things that I've requested is to get players from all around the world to help us to break down the characters. We were able to showcase French players last time. My goal is to showcase maybe players from another country to come with us and break down the character, because once again, we're a worldwide community. We're all sharing the Dragon Ball Fighters love together. So,
I think that's something that we really want to try and do as much as possible as well. Like, we want to try and give as much of a spotlight to as many different people as possible. We don't want it to just be about one specific region. We want it to be everybody that gets a chance to shine. Like that's pretty much the goal here. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the one. Let us know, of course, guys, if there are people who you believe are like really strong lab monsters, and
tweet us out, man.
who would deserve to be there. Of course, I have a list of people who like freaking lab all the time. So if you guys have like specific people who are amazing at breaking down characters and deserve to be part of this, to help us, breaking down the character, do make sure you tweet at us. It's at Damascus, at Tara_UK, at BNE Esports, of course, so we can, add people to the list. I see the names. I see, the Cloud 805, the Kill Sage, No Kami. We see the people who have been, like breaking down everything. I'm thinking about, Zhao, Aliun, so many people.
Zhao.
So many people are really like working on this, on like breaking down stuff, on giving us cool stuff for the current one. So all of these guys, we will do our best to get them in and to help us get to showcase the character together, because our goal from now on, is to talk to you guys, and that's gonna be our job at myself and Terrence to, share the love with you guys. And we are 30 seconds away.
Is it time?
30, bruv, I'm dying out there. I'm actually,
do it.
I've been dying for a while.
Let's do it.
Like I've been dying for a while because like I obviously don't know who the character is, and obviously. So
It's
yeah,
like I said, man.
like,
I know as much as the folks at home. I mean, I guess we're gonna have to wait and see.
3,
Here we go.
2,
Let's have a look.
1, let's go!
Let's go. Trailer time, baby. Yes. Give me the Roshi. That's that girl. Ooh! Hey, Yamafuba, okay. I knew that should be the level 3. That should be the level 3. That's clean.
Yo.
Bro,
That's
have
clean.
you sealed the deck? Nah, bro. Open that seal. I wanna see more stuff. I wanna see the text.
That's cool.
Open
Yo,
that
so
Mafuba.
yeah, that's
What's
his
in
level
there?
3
Like,
for
please open the
sure.
bottle.
I'm glad they
What's-
went that way, man. I'm glad they went that way.
I saw the Mafuba. I didn't see no rice cooker, but I saw the jar. Let's go, man. I'm with it.
It's gonna be dope. Like,
one of the
I think if it doesn't like
from
kill,
what I've seen on everything around, it
if-
was one of the most requested.
if it doesn't kill, it's gonna break open. Like, I'm hard calling this right now. If it doesn't kill, it's gonna break open. If it does kill, he'll seal it, and that's gonna be dope.
Because like everyone's asking for him right now. So I'm actually looking forward to see more because. Because like I'm dead, but there is a lot. So you know what?
Yo, let me get my Jackie Chan
Could
costume
times
though.
Mafuba looks sick, to be honest, but like I obviously want more.
I want to see the buff Kamehameha though. I want to see the.
You know that's a level 1.
When I saw him,
You know
that's
that's
the
a
first
level
thing I
1.
wanted. I was like, show me the pics.
Yeah.
That's the, you know that's the level
Hey,
1.
listen, this guy put Super Broly to check,
Get
okay?
buff.
Like this guy, I tell you what, man. Like he's no joke. He was doing work in that tournament of Power Boy.
Yo, what if it's an
He was
install?
definitely doing work, he will be out there. But of course, guys, so,
Got another Golden Frieza?
Let us break down the actual content roadmap because we've got a lot to talk about. Let's take a look at all of the content that's coming your way before we move forward. First thing first, September, we'll have another Dragon Ball Fighter show. And that is gonna be the Master Roshi showcase that no one knew about. We are going to break down
That
Master
no one
Roshi.
knew about.
Let's go. Like just the same way we took a look at UI Goku and sort of broke them down for you guys bit by bit. We're going to do the same thing with Master Roshi. So that's definitely going to be one to you definitely don't want to miss that one.
Yeah, so what we will do is on September we'll have like a big Dragon Ball Fighter show. But we'll have of course some exhibitions like we're about to show you, but we'll also have the players reveal for the league and then a complete Master Roshi showcase, the same kind of thing that we've done for UI Goku. We'll take the character, we'll take some lab monsters with us, and we'll be trying to just dive into like what the character can do and can't do. What's that chest saying when he goes for the beam. We've got, of course, a lot to talk about. That will be September. Then in October, you will have the round robin of the national championship starting mid-October. Then November round robin as well. It's going to be a 2-month round robin. And then in December, it's going to be the playoffs to decide who will be the champion of each region.
Oh man, that's going to be so good. I can't wait for that. Also, guys, don't forget, we've got that community content on there as well. So there's always a chance to showcase players that might not normally have a spotlight, or just shine a light on members of the community that we feel have been putting in that work. So I'm really excited to be checking out that community content as well.
Yeah, so that will be, I think that will roughly be like about 4 days a week of Dragon Ball Fighters content, if not more.
Man, so much. That's so good.
That's that is a hell of a lot to look forward to. Of course, today we are on the pilot episode looking to just introduce you guys to all of the stuff that's coming out, and we will be taking a look at who can help us, breaking him down, showcasing him, because as we said, we want a lot, we want to be as precise as possible. Obviously, you will never get everything about the character day one, but if we can get someone who's an even bigger lab monster, because I love labbing, right? Like some of these guys are have a PhD in Dragon Ball lab, and I want these guys in.
Yeah, that's always good to see that. Last time for Ultra Instinct Goku, we had Ova, who is an absolute monster in the lab, and he showed us some really exciting stuff. So I'm looking forward to see what people come up with. Obviously, from the trailer, we didn't see too much about the character, but that just means more to explore once we have our hands on with Roshi. Yeah,
definitely, that's the one. But
I wonder if that was a command grab, or was that just auto combo?
It's gonna be, Mutant Roshi, Kame Sennin, Tortue Génial, as we call him in French. You let me know in the chat, actually, in your respective dub, what's his name in English, Terrence?
Jackie Chun. Come on, man. Like we
Yes.
all know.
Yes.
That's Master Roshi. That's Master Roshi for sure.
It's Master Roshi in English, right? Let me know, guys, like in all the languages. I want to know like how he's called because we've got like a lot of different names. He's Tortue Génial, which means like genius turtle in French. Somehow, they decided that was his name.
Do you know what? I love doing this. Like I love when like we're bored, we're just chatting about Dragon Ball and stuff. Like I love hearing about all the regional differences between like the French version and like the version we got. Like it's always so interesting to know. So yeah, let me hit us with it, guys. Let me see some of those.
We got Mestre Kame from Brazil. We've got of course Mutter Roshi in German. Okay, Tartaruga Genial. That's Spanish. Follet Tortuga. What language is it? Let me know, guys. I'm actually in a worldwide Dragon Ball lesson right now. I'm out there learning. I'm out there learning some of the stuff in there. But yeah, I actually like this. Like it looks like pretty much like all of the different countries have a different name. We will of course know more about the character in September for the next. Yeah.
I'm excited because I just recently read through the entire original Dragon Ball again, and like Roshi's sick, like a really nice character. I want to see like
y'all are mad cancerous.
I want to see the Jackie Chan skin as one of those, man. Like I just
please give me the Jackie Chan skin.
I would love that.
Please give me the Jackie
Chan
skin.
Maybe the skin with the actual like turtle, and the Hawaiian shirt on it, because that's the Tournament of Power one that they put on, right?
Yeah, that was the TOP one with the vest top and stuff. So. Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to it.
No, I want Jackie Chan. But I think Turtle Hermit Roshi might be more likely.
Interactions with Krillin and Goku. Whatever, man. Like, I want to see it.
Yeah, do let me know in the chat if you're a Team Roshi, because I know, like, even like throughout the last week, a lot of people have been like, tweeting I want Roshi this weekend. So let us know where the Team Roshi is, and let us know who will actually main him, because we know about you guys, like you're day one main and you drop him after 2 weeks to.
Get back Roshi, let's go!
And then like Kid Buu and Bardock.
Yeah, Bardock, base Vegeta.
Oh god, we are absolutely out there. So Terrence, we are moving forward to part 2 of the show now, because we now have some actual games of Dragon Ball FighterZ to show. We've got some exhibitions, as we said. We are here trying to showcase a lot of players. We are going to start with the first exhibition match of the day. It's a concept named Dragon Ball FighterZ Challengers, and the idea of this concept is to pick players from different regions around the world, players who are either well established or also rising stars, like people you might not have heard about, and get a set to them, like of course me and you will be on commentary for this, and get some quality Dragon Ball fighters. Our very first Dragon Ball FighterZ Challengers today. Well, I could say second, because we had Kane against Shanks last time, which which could be one of these, but it's now taking the name of DBFZ Challenger, and we are going all the way to the East Coasts for the boys, as we are having, as you guys know, the dungeon, the violence, no Kami against Missy. They are going to face each other today in a first to 5, which should be a very exciting one. If you guys are familiar with the players, let me know. I think a lot of people here know about no Kami. Missy is probably a bit more like unknown for you guys, unless you watch the HOC, which you should, because it's a 6-stream, it's a 6 tournament. And just saying, this guy plays Janemba, Videl, and Android 17, and he's sick. So there couldn't be
a ton of work.
Yeah, there couldn't be any other guy. But you know what? So we've got the players who are gonna join us, so we can chat a bit. And I believe that we have got the man himself, No Kami.
I'll stay here for No Kami, and then we're out.
Man, look at the shit.
This guy, this guy came with the Roshi shades as well. I like it. Okay.
I had to, man. I had to. What's going on, guys?
Man, it's so good to see you, talk to you. I've been watching your streams lately. You've been so fun and stuff. But before we even move forward, to this, I want to know, what you think about having Roshi in the game. Was it a character you were expecting, or are you just like, yeah, whatever, I'll try him, but curiosity?
All right, so I was expecting him. He's a character that is really near and dear to everybody's heart in Dragon Ball. Yeah. Roshi got to be in the game. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. If you don't got a Super Dash, I'm not playing him. But I'm really, really hyped. I'm super hyped for the character, man. I'm super hyped for the character. I think that we all have, you guys have done a fantastic job with putting in the characters that we asked for, whether it be Janemba, not Bojack, because nobody asking for him, but Janemba.
Hey, I'll fight you now, fam.
He's very real with it. I like it.
No Ribrianne. I mean, Arxis and Namco have just done great job with putting in the characters that we asked for, and I'm hyped for Roshi. Man, I want to see him get buffed like me. I want to see him out there. That's what I want to see. The super, the Turtle Hermit. I'm super hyped for him, man.
It's definitely one. I have another question for you before we move to like talking about the actual set. We've talked like Hiroki Toboko came earlier like to talk about a coming balance patch. What do you have to say about the second letter of the alphabet?
Are you scared, bro?
Oh, I gotta listen, man. Listen. That boy, bar.b. Listen, listen. It's not my fault. I want to just say that first and foremost. Bar.b. He's done a lot of things for me. He's been a wingman. He's been a great support. He did my taxes. No need for TurboTax. You know what I'm saying? He might bring back Lil Pump. Listen, he might be able to save Lil Pump's career. Lil Pump, bar.b. Get it, man. I'm telling you. That might bring his career back. But if he gets nerfed, we can't do none of that. So I'm hoping, just for Lil Pump's sake, that bar.b doesn't get nerfed, man. I really don't. I really need bar.b. Listen, Fetty Wap needs you, bar.b.
You must be taking your vitamins, saying your prayers, bro, because that assist is looking a bit ridiculous as it is right now. Listen. You gotta embrace it, man. What we doing?
You gotta embrace it.
It's all about acceptance. We accept that bar.b is in our lives, and we make do with it. But if it does get taken away, it is what it is. So,
I see those bees blowing up right now in the chat right there.
All the subs.
No stuff.
All the subs down there.
Yeah. You know what, like the fact also about there leads me to the next thing I want to talk to you about. You've been streaming a lot lately, and I'm really happy to see like you've like blown up. Like the amount of views you get are getting higher and higher and higher. It's twitch.tv/nokami. For all of you guys here in the chat, you should absolutely go there and hit follow, because my man Nokami, I have a question for you. You run your stream and you have this thing called the dungeon. You get players into the dungeon. Can you explain to the people who are not ready on the chat what is the dungeon?
So you're gonna get me hyped. Questions about the dungeon tend to put me in a different state of mind. So the dungeon. Listen, the thing is, man, what I figured out is that we need a place. There are no tournaments. They're happening right now. We in quarantine. So I figured, man, everybody biting at each other's necks. They trying to see who the best. What better place to do it than inside the dungeon? It's a place where boys become men. Where you go there, you get the dragon's gold, and if you get through it, you become famous, man. The dungeon, it's a dark, dreary place. It's a place where Dragon Ball fighters, it's kind of like the world tournament, man. It's a place where everybody from across the world, they come and what would Vegeta say? We do battle, Kakarot, something like that. And it's just real important. It's really important, and it's most importantly, it's about fun, man. It sounds, I make it a big thing, but it's about fun, and it's about seeing who's the best, man, and putting on the best show. So the dungeon, come, nokami.twitch.tv.
I'll tell you, man, you were getting me hype right there, man. Like, I want to come and check out the dungeon sometime. That sounds pretty dope.
Listen,
I have a question.
Let me tell you something real quick. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was gonna say, man, it's not a place you want to be. You think you want to be there, man, but when those icicles start dripping, man, when they get cold, when you don't got the type of wardrobe that you need to be inside of an environment like that, then you gotta look Z Broly at the end of the tunnel. You gotta look him in the face. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm not trying to do that. But I have a question for you.
I'm not trying to do that.
So you can see there's an upcoming balance patch coming up. What would it take for you to play some more Goku Black? Because I was a big fan of your Goku Black, man.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Whoa. Oh, wow. Okay,
Goku
that says
Black,
enough.
No disrespect. Tyrant, Damascus, you guys know I have most respect in the world for you and everyone. But Goku Black, for me, that guy lost me a lot of money. So I'm hiding the anger and sadness with laughter. I'm doing it the toxic way. But Goku Black, man, for you to see me play that character again, we got to see a buff to the command grab. First and foremost, the DHC and the command grab. The DHC, we saw Arx's change Android 17, so it is something that is doable. But the DHC still has too many issues for me right now in team building. I think the command grab, a character like that, when there are characters like Trunks, there are characters like the Wolf, Yamcha, these characters, Z Broly, and they're able to support their teams really good and mix you up and then Goku Black can't, it's very difficult. So I would like to see, a buff to his command grab, make it a lot faster. I'd like to see the teleports be a bit faster, and I would like to see the DHC get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one. Okay. Moving forward, of course, I mean, like all of the guys, I've seen some people in the chat be like, I have no idea what dungeon is. Well, twitch.tv/nokami, go take a look, and I can guarantee you're gonna be entertained, because this guy is one of the most entertaining Twitch streamers around. Today, we are putting you against Missy. All right, so Missy, he's not a player that people are familiar with, unless you guys are HOC people, of course. If you are not out there on the Twitch front of Dragon Ball Fighters, like every week, if not on the house, you don't know who Missy is. And I know that you guys have a little bit of story in Okami. So can you give us an introduction of like not Missy as a player, because we will have him on an interview after you.
We
want
the lore, man. We want the lore.
We want the lore.
You want the lore? I'll give you the lore. So there came a time where I said, you know what? I want to be even more entertaining. I said I want to leave the dungeon. I want to go into other tournaments. I want to see how I fare in this online environment. So I went to HOC. That's the place to prove it. That's the place you got to go there, man. I went there. I played, and Meezy, he probably had the hyping spark made of all time. It was pretty hype. And he beat me in that set, and I'm real excited, super excited to play him. I know you guys said you're going to interview Meezy, but let me tell you something about Meezy. That guy is only second to me when it comes to entertaining the Dragon Ball Fighter community. So I'm really hyped, and y'all know me. If you say too much, I'm gonna start jumping around and all that. I'm just super excited. I'm super excited to play him. And I really want to see how this set goes. So yeah.
So I do believe last time you guys met, I think it was like in a City of Mayhem, maybe like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and you lost, right? Yeah.
Yes, I did. Like I said, man. Like I said, I'm 0-2 versus 17 players after talking all that trash about him. So I gotta definitely do some soul searching in this set.
Have you been labbing though? Have you been labbing the violence?
See, previously I would say no, because it's Android 17, but the character is a lot better than I thought he was. So I've been labbing it out, and you guys ain't gonna be disappointed.
Ooh, yeah. Okay. I see that. Yeah, he's a character that has a lot of trickery, so like you best be ready for that.
That's what he does, man. He hoodwinks you. He bamboozles you. He don't do it the straight and narrow way. That's why I feel same as he was in the show, man. The same way he was in the show. So I'm just, like I said, I want to see what comes, and I can't wait to play, man.
All right, so before we get Missy on, because what we're gonna do is like we're gonna get Missy on, and then we're gonna get the two of you, so I can get you like a boxing conference, right? We're gonna like look at each other like intensely, like this. Give me a score.
Step in the dungeon. Tell him step in the dungeon, man.
Give me a score, that Z Broly, man. That Z Broly.
Give you a score.
Yeah. When
me and Meezy play, that guy. I got a lot of respect for him, man. But I got a lot more respect for Z Broly. So I'm gonna say me versus Meezy. He's a great player. I ain't gonna discredit him. I'm gonna say 5-2. 5-2 me. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay. Well, no, can be. Listen. Yeah. Do you have one more thing? Sorry.
I pretty much, and nothing else, man. Just know it's gonna be a violent set. That's what people come here for, man. As long as you're keeping it inside the game. As long as you're keeping it inside the game, that's good, man. See, the crazy thing, what people don't understand, Damascus, is I'm at the top of the mountain right now.
Yeah.
But I'm only halfway to the top of the sky. So what y'all see inside this set is gonna be something serious, man. It's gonna be something. I can't wait. Listen, me and Meezy, face to face in the dungeon. You don't want to miss that, man. You don't want to miss
this guy.
You don't even know now.
This guy out in promos, man. This guy.
I'm going there. Yeah, man. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, all this, man.
This guy is the best. All right, okay, no Kami. I'm gonna ask you to like just take a rest for a few minutes while we interview Missy, and then we're gonna get you back. So thank you for like always bringing the entertainment. Let us get second challenger of the day, the one who probably is the challenger from your guys' perspective, but he beat Nokami before. It is gonna be Missy, the man who plays Janemba, Videl, and Android 17. That's like that team to me feels like, yo, I'm a hipster. I'll pick like the 3 characters everyone's underrating, and I'm gonna body man with this. If you see a team like this, Terrence, you know the guy's for real.
It's one of those ones where you see that lineup and you're like, okay, this could go one or two ways here. He could either be just kind of a guy that just picks, you know, characters he likes, or he could really be a specialist. And I think it's the latter of the two with Misi. Yeah. So let's get him on the call.
Let's get this. We got
what's up, man?
We know this place.
Hey, you brought him to HOC. That's cool, man.
The East Coast happens every week, every day. It is Bumps, the HOC, the house. Missy, welcome to the Dragonball Fighter Show. It is great to have you join us today. And I'll ask you a very first question.
Got Bum right there. Yes.
Get to the thickness of this match itself. Master Roshi, you're a guy. You're already playing character that no one play. Is Master Roshi a character you would like to try a main, or are you just neutral towards him?
Oh no! Oh no!
I believe we have no sound on Missy's side, unfortunately.
Oh no!
Could we get some actual? One second, guys. The house is so full of hype right now that the sound dies.
Oh no!
The house.
Oh no!
Yeah, the connection was cut, happens to the best of us. Of course, guys, Missy, he is one of the guys who has been, starting to be known lately at the HOC, the house, as they run weekly tournaments on the East Coast. It's on PS4. It's open for all of you guys if you want to, go and give it a try, or just watch, because it's a very fun stream to watch, all the time.
It's always fun.
It's always a fun one to watch, and I don't know, man. I feel like it's like this in every game, but East Coast fighting game entertainment is unique to me.
Yeah, it's really exciting, man. You need this, you need that entertainment, you need that hype, and the house definitely provides it. So shout out to Bum and the crew for holding it down.
Yeah, there's been a lot of work, of course, for these guys on this, and that, of course, that having a league that's coming with East means that there is gonna be people from the house,
exactly,
representing the grind on this. Of course, we are waiting for Missy's microphone to get back to life, because I don't know what happened on.
We want to hear what the boys have to say, man. I want to know their opinions on the character.
Oh, no viewership dropped off of that.
Yeah, man. Hopefully we can get them sorted out as soon as possible. But yeah, this is definitely going to be a very, very entertaining set, to say the least. Like we said before, it's going to be hype.
They're very good at comment. They're very good
commentators. Have the live player reactions, actually.
They're very good. They controlled the situation very.
I want to see the pop-ups, man.
Very masterfully.
I definitely want to see the pop-off. I think I'm looking forward to all the stuff that we have, and I know Missy is I think same as a lot of people who actively follow the scene. He's a player that I've pretty much I've discovered maybe a few weeks ago. I think maybe a month or two ago, right? And I was like,
same.
That guy's sick. He plays this guy. Oh, he's back. Missy, can you hear us?
There? My check. Can you hear it? Hey, let's go.
We can. You guys are in there, right? Missy.
Nice.
Welcome back. We in there. Missy, we're gonna go through you first. Master Roshi then, yay or nay?
A yay if his assists work with my team. But without 17, I have to have them always. 2 favorite characters from the show. That's the reason I picked them.
Yeah.
If his assists worked with them, definitely.
That was actually my question, my next question, which was how the hell did you pick this team?
Yeah, just more characters I like, I use them, and then they're really fun, so I just have to stay with them. It's all about just having fun. If you're winning, not having fun, you're not winning.
Oh,
come on.
I actually like that mentality. So today you're gonna face Nokami, who's a well-known player, an established player that you've beaten before.
Yes.
At the HOC, right there, from this place and stuff. You are someone, you guys have played each other, right? And I'm just gonna tell you one thing straight. Nokami said that he will win 5-2 against you.
Ooh, that's not happening. If anything, it's 5-2 me. 5-2 me.
Okay.
Because you beat him before. He said that he felt clueless about 117 and you're gonna be out there. So you're gonna be in there. in a first to 5, of course, against no Kami. And you've been one of the players really grinding the game lately. I was mentioning to Taran that maybe 3 months ago I did not know about you. Like I feel like I learned about you maybe 2 to 3 months ago, and then you've been punching up man at like at the house, you know, on a regular basis, which is amazing. And like your road towards this has been like very consistent. So I wanted to ask you, you know, like the HOC is like an establishment, of course, in terms of competition, but how much help was it for you in the terms like getting better at Dragon Ball to have like a consistent competitive environment?
Like before, when I first found out, I was garbage. I only played online. I came here a couple of times before Corona happened, and I got washed. I came a couple of times. I got a couple wins, but I got washed. It was Corona, like online, the tournaments. They really helped me a lot, cause just from coming here, I got a lot of connects to people that I could play more consistently, the better players, and just if I kept playing them, I eventually started getting better. I caught on to what I kept doing wrong, and this is where we are now. Feel me? Yeah.
I like that. We've got, of course, one of the special guests as well, Bum, who's there because, you know, he's the father of East Coast Dragon Ball fighters, the man who's been putting in so much work. I am super happy to have you there, Bum, because you know me, I'm always on the chat, you know, like hanging around. You know, very quickly before we get No Kami back, just one quick question for you, which is, you know, what do you have to say to all the people on the chat right now who currently have not been welcomed to the house yet?
Listen, y'all are missing out on the house. The House of Chaos. The name speaks for itself. It is pure chaotic. The pop-offs are absolutely crazy. I mean, it happens pretty much every weekend, Saturdays. Don't miss out on it. And I appreciate you guys. I'm so happy of y'all literally, you know what I'm saying, working with Bandai. I think it's a beautiful thing, and I can't wait for the future, seriously.
Thanks so much, man. We appreciate that, and we're going to be trying to do our best to hold it down for the community, man, as always.
I really want to watch them, but
of course,
I don't want to watch
them. Before we call back,
No, I'll look at the set. I'll see what's going on with that, but I think we'll click off for now.
On US East.
But yeah, so yeah, let's just close this out. Definitely, I noticed a couple of things in the chat that was pretty concerning. The main thing being Roshi with the Super Dash. Hopefully he has a Super Dash. Hopefully he has a Reflect. I saw someone asking that they wanted to see Videl get buffed and get a Reflect. I honestly, if anything, they might give Roshi the same type of spot dodge as well. You know, so that's a little bit of a concern. I don't have a lot of familiarity with the spot dodge. I'm not a Videl player myself. I've never even really laughed at her. So I have her though, because you know, gotta have everybody in the Dragon Ball fighters. But I am looking forward to this. I am looking forward for some Roshi. I hope he's a really good fit. And also I am looking to pick someone up besides Kefla. Usually Kefla's really holding it down for me, but at the same time, I really like her neutral in the way she functions, and I know I'm supposed to be talking about Rochi, but needless to say, I bring this up because if he can provide the things that I'm looking for the team, like a blocks and assist and or some type of neutral assist as well, then he will definitely be able to be a great fit for the team. So definitely look to I'm definitely looking to experiment around with some Roshi when he drops. So come back here so you guys can see all that and watch the action happen. So we'll be wrapping it up from here, you guys. I'm going to edit this up and get this onto the tube. So remember, if you guys are from the YouTube side, Never Stop Learning, check out the stream so I can catch you guys. And if you guys are from the Twitch side, check over on the YouTube so you can see the kind of highlight clip of all of this together. And yeah, that'll be right about it from me, you guys. Thank you guys so much. Never stop learning, and I will catch you next time. Thank you very much.